just over halfway with 90 with God. A lot of people are still saying, what is it? I'm not doing that. It's a chance to be deliberate in your relationship with God. We're going to hear from a few people who've learned something, or part of their heart or part of their world is opened up because of this concentrated community turning towards God.
Yeah, maybe you're like me and you're really not sure what 90 with God has been all about. I've been here and not here, but I want to thank God for the opportunity to see the church that I attend and am a part of working together to draw themselves closer to each other and ultimately to God. And so for myself, I've come in sort of the midway point and thought about the wonderful things that God has done for me. And one of the things that I've been really focused on is being real with God, real with myself, and obviously with my relationships with others. And it's been really great, and it's been a real blessing for me. On another note, I'm really grateful for the challenge to be committed to tithing and what that's meant for me as well. So I want to thank you, church family, that you've put this together. And for those of you who aren't or haven't started 90 with God, get on board, because even one with God is better than none with God.
So 90 with God has really had an impact on my relationship with Jesus. I have deliberately committed to more daily worship and prayer and Bible study, and just having the reminder to do that has been really helpful. As Christians, we try and make that part of our life, but often life gets in the way and we get busy, but intentionally spending that extra time has had a real impact on my closeness and my connectedness and my relationship with Jesus. So I found it really, really powerful.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. So 90 minutes with God. I think we need more than 90 minutes, personally. What have I changed? What has it changed for me? Well, you see, I'm a stubborn girl, so I always had issues in understanding when God was talking to me. So I asked God to show me. I need physical looking things to show me when He's talking to me. And I was able to see Him at work. At work, I always had difficulties to talk about Him with my colleagues. And in the last few weeks, I had so many people asking me, what do I believe? And I was able to share my experience of knowing God and what it means to me. So 90 minutes with God, 90 minutes of my life.
It's made me be more conscious with how I spend my time and to spend more time with God.
Yes, it's kind of made a bigger impact on me as a Christian. It's made me listen to God more
and seek Him more in our everyday lives. I would recommend 90 with God to others because it has made me more conscious with how I spend my time with God and with other people as well.
I would recommend it because it's helped me see who I am as a person.
So 90 with God has come to me at a time of much change in my life and many decisions, and it's kind of come straight after a solo trip that I just did where I really wanted to kind of seek God more intentionally in my own life and practice trusting Him a lot more deeply than I have in the past. And this has already played out in many ways in my own personal life. God's really challenged me, and one of the Bible chapters that really spoke to me during our week of prayer was Psalm 91, particularly where it says that if you say, the Lord is my refuge, and if you make the Lord the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, and no disaster will come near your tent. And I believe that's what God's calling me to do, and God's calling all of us to do, to trust Him more as a church. And just seeing some incredible ways that God has been bringing us as a church closer to Him has been incredible. Some of the meetings that we've had, the business meetings, some of the prayer meetings where we've just been wholeheartedly looking to God and putting aside our own agendas has been so powerful. So I can see that God's clearly doing some amazing things and has opened some big doors in my own life recently. So I encourage you to get on board with this. It's not too late. We're halfway through and the next half will be even better, I reckon.